some of these things, but we are happy you are here. First of all, in you being a health professional, what is asthma?
Okay, so I would say asthma is a condition in which the airway is inflamed.
Okay.
Yes, and then it becomes narrow and it produces excessive mucus, making it difficult for one to breathe. Yeah, so the narrowing of the airway as it has been inflamed and then producing excessive mucus, making one person or making someone to not breathe well or making it difficult for one to breathe. That is what asthma is. So it's basically has to do with the lungs. Yes.
Okay, so when you talk about the airways, it's just the lungs you're talking about.
Lungs and yes.
Okay, so meaning that if someone has difficulty in breathing, definitely it will be because of some of these reasons that you're
Yes.
talking about. But let's go into it more. What really causes the lungs to fail at that point?
Okay, so I would say the lungs hasn't failed yet, but I would say it's having difficulty in achieving its purpose.
Okay.
Yes, because the lungs is for exchange of air. Yes. So this time round, one can have such a condition if the person has been exposed to chemicals.
Okay.
Yes, we have these chemical irritants, and then it can be inherited from one's parent.
Asthma
Yes,
can be inherited.
It can be inherited.
Wow,
Yes.
I didn't know. I thought that people pick it up, just like you're saying, if they're exposed to certain chemicals also. Wow.
And then we have severe respiratory diseases in the childhood or when one is a child and the person has been exposed to severe respiratory infections on several occasions, that person can also get asthma.
Wow. So when you talk about chemicals, is it, many of the things that we use in our household, a lot of them are filled with chemicals. But at the end of the day, they are made friendly to our skin and also to what we are using them for. Especially, there are so many soaps out there. There are so many body creams out there. So would you say that all of these are a causative factor?
I would say yes. And the most of it is from this, I'll say industrial waste.
Okay.
Yes, in Africa here, taking Ghana to be precise, initially we were having this industrial area where where things are being processed. Yes, and such places there were no settlements, but now we are growing. Yeah, and we are expanding as well. So a lot of people have their houses closer to industries, and you can imagine being exposed to a chemical a particular industry is producing for a very long time. It can expose you to such a condition. So I would say that the ones we are being exposed to in our homes are not so much that can
Harmful?
yes, that can harm us
Okay.
or expose us to such a condition.